Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal. You guys know the deal on this channel, man. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narrative, stopping them from rewriting history, man. And in this video, I want to talk briefly about Victor Wembanyama, man. And this dude just embarrassing last night, man. Like, dude, like, this man, Victor Wembanyama, they're going to promote his stats. Once again, they're going to promote the numbers, the 8 blocks and, you know, the efficiency of Victor Wembanyama, the points that he might be putting up, things of that nature. But I'm not impressed with this guy, and I'm not happy with Victor Wembanyama at all, man. This guy, once again, last night, played against the Sixers. The Spurs lose, even though Joel Embiid gets ejected. Victor Wembanyama cannot lead these guys to a victory. And once again, Victor Wembanyama chucking up all these threes. I believe he shot 13 threes last night. 13 threes. So, like, 13, I believe, of his, 19 shots were three-pointers. And if you look at the season, this man has taken I don't even know how many threes versus how many free throws he's taken. He's taken almost, 300 threes or over 300 threes, but he's barely taken 100 free throws. I believe he's taken 104 free throws on the season. The dude's averaging, 9 threes a game. 9 threes. And he's averaging, 5 free throws a game or something like that? Or whatever, 4 free throws? It's insane, man. We're going to talk about this video, man. He was flopping again. He was flopping around last night, too. That's what we're dealing with right now. Guys, the second year, he's flopping and chucking up threes. The problems with the NBA. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states, man, has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled by all the support. It means a lot, man. Thank you to all you guys out there. And you guys know what to do, man. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, I wanted to talk briefly about Victor Wembanyama, man. And then listen, guys, this is not a tear down Victor Wembanyama. This is almost a wake-up call, a slap in the face to Victor Wembanyama, a plead to Victor Wembanyama to stop the nonsense, man. Stop chucking up all these damn threes. Stop flopping around. I was watching some of this Sixers versus Spurs game last night. I've done a video on this, right? I've talked about the Joel Embiid situation, the Andre Drummond situation. And last night, Andre Drummond and Victor Wembanyama were going back and forth. Man, Andre Drummond, who's another goof, who proclaims himself the greatest rebounder in NBA's history. I want you guys to think about this. You have Andre Drummond, who proclaims himself as the greatest rebounder ever. You have Draymond Green, who proclaims himself as the greatest defender ever. I mean, these guys are a joke, man. LeBron James, who claims he's the greatest of all time. This is what you have in this era, man. You have Kevin Durant, who claims he's a god. This is what we hear from these clowns. And Victor Wembanyama last night was flopping around, man, versus Andre Drummond, man. Just flopping around. The people came out to see Victor Wembanyama versus Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid goofs it up, gets ejected from the game, and Victor Wembanyama is part of the problem and part of the reason why Joel Embiid got ejected. Joel Embiid was all upset. Victor Wembanyama's flopping around out there, man. So he gets called for a technical foul. Then he goes off on the referee, gets his second technical foul, and he gets ejected, man. He goes off, right? Once again, Joel Embiid, he's a clown. We get that, right? He has all the energy to do that, but no energy to play back-to-back games or just play in general. But it's Victor Wembanyama who we want to focus on in this video because, once again, I've talked about him in the past, and I've said this man is chucking up way too many threes. You have all these guys being lazy out here, taking away from their overall games. And I was reading an article this morning, and they were talking about Victor Wembanyama and how Victor Wembanyama told Greg Popovich last season that you can't put me in a box because I won't fit in a box. But, dude, you're playing in that very box. Victor Wembanyama is literally playing in the box of the NBA that we can't stand, where we just chuck up a lot of threes, and then we just, run up and down the court chucking up threes. This is literally what Victor Wembanyama is doing. The flopping, Victor Wembanyama was doing that last night. He was flopping all over the court, man. This guy fell down like 4 or 5 times in a matter of minutes. And Andre Drummond was ejected last night because Victor Wembanyama tripped over his own goofy feet. And they thought that Andre Drummond pushed him. They eject Andre Drummond. Then they bring him back because they realized they made a mistake, which I've never seen happen in NBA's history. So this goes to why the NBA is a joke right now. You eject somebody off some nonsense because of the flopping and not being aware, the referees not paying attention or understanding what's going on. They see Victor Wembanyama fall down, and they want to call a foul on Andre Drummond. So Andre Drummond goes off. He gets a technical foul. Then literally 2 seconds later, they inbound the play. Victor Wembanyama falls down again, and they blame Andre Drummond. Now, the first time Andre Drummond did shove Victor Wembanyama a little bit, but Victor Wembanyama, like I told you guys, weighing what, 200 pounds, soaking wet at 7'4", he crumbled to the ground like a little clown, man. Like, you gotta be kidding me, man. The dude just folded up like a lawn chair. And then, like I said, 2 seconds later, he tried to get off Andre Drummond, and he makes a move. He trips up over his own feet. He falls down. They eject Andre Drummond. So Victor Wembanyama's flopping at a high level last night. His chucking up the threes is literally him playing in that box that he said that he can't fit in. Oh, you can't put me in a box because I don't fit. Dude, you're chucking up threes. All you're doing is becoming a three-point chucker, which is what everyone else does. So you're literally fitting and playing in that same box that we can't stand. Where's your versatility at? Where's your overall game? Like, they'll promote Victor Wembanyama. Oh, Victor Wembanyama had 8 blocks. He had 5 blocks. He had 10 blocks. That's great for him. He's 7'4" with these long-ass arms. And everyone takes all these jump shots. So he gets a lot of easy blocks out here, man. Once again, where are the legit big men going against Victor Wembanyama? Who is he going against? There's no competition down low. He's soft, man. He's out there chucking up all these threes. You shot 13 threes last night? 13 threes? Who the hell are you? You're shooting more threes than you are free throws. You're shooting more threes than you are mid-range jumpers. We talk about you don't want to fit in a box, don't put me in a box. You're literally playing in that box that we can't stand. You're flopping and chucking up threes. Now, I give Victor Wembanyama credit because he plays defense. He ain't standing around on D and not playing D. We get all of that. But there's no defense overall in the league. So we're not impressed, once again, with what you're doing compared to the others. Because where are the other great legendary big men or defenders at? Where are they? If Victor Wembanyama had to go against legit centers every night, legit guys, would he be out there shooting them threes? So I'm saying, man, he's taking away from your game. When I talked about Jason Tatum chucking up all these threes, I mean, look at the guys leading the NBA in three-pointers made this season. You have guys like LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, Steph Curry, who actually belongs there, Jason Tatum. Like, these are the guys leading the league in three-pointers made per game. It's an absolute joke. And Victor Wembanyama, I believe, is averaging 9 threes a game, taking 9 threes a game. And I'm not knocking him and saying that he cannot shoot. What I'm saying is he should not be shooting all of those threes. If he took 4 or 5 threes a game, outstanding, fantastic, no problem with that. But to be averaging 9, 10 threes a game is ridiculous when you're that big. And you, once again, and there's no big men in the league, you should be down low dominating. But Victor Wembanyama's frail. He's skinny, right? And he's soft. The dude is crumbling up, man, going against Andre Drummond. Like, you get pushed down to the floor repeatedly. Joel Embiid's driving into you, and you just fall back and crumble to the floor. And then they call an offensive foul on Joel Embiid. And once again, I gave Joel Embiid a lot of crap for getting ejected. But he had a right to be upset. Just the way that he went about things is laughable. Because, dude, you have no energy to play the games. You're always injured. But you go out there and you carry on that manner. It doesn't make any sense. But he definitely had a right to be upset because Victor Wembanyama was flopping out there. Once again, the people came out to see Victor Wembanyama versus Joel Embiid. 2 of the premier big men in the NBA right now, are they not? But they didn't go against each other because Joel Embiid gets ejected. And because with the Wembanyama's out there flopping around at a high level, man. And Joel Embiid loses cool. So he gets frustrated by a second-year player. He allows that guy to take him out of his game. He allows the referees to take him out the game. That's not being a true professional. Joel Embiid should know better than that at this point in time of his career. He's been in the NBA long enough. But Victor Wembanyama, man, I'm going to say I'm not a fan of this guy. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm not saying that he's not going to be an all-time great or not going to have a great career. He won't win any championships or MVPs. None of that stuff. Because none of that really matters to me. I'm just not a fan of him. I'm just not feeling his game. I just don't understand his game. When you make comments about not be able to put in a box because you don't fit in the box and you want to be your own player and you don't want to do what people tell you to do, and they were relating it to people saying that with his size, he should be working on a post game. He should be trying to score most of his points around the rim. That's what the article was talking about. How the Spurs want him to be more of a conventional big man. And, oh, you're not going to put me in a box. Dude, are you kidding me? You're literally playing this whack NBA game right now. Nobody wants to see you chucking up 13 threes. Nobody wants to see this. Why are you not shooting free throws? This man's taking almost 100 more threes than he has free throws. I believe even more than that, almost probably 200 more threes than free throws this season. Because you're not doing anything. You're not attacking the rim. You're not going hard, posting guys up. None of this stuff. Consistently. You're spending a lot of time out there on the three-point line, standing out there chugging up threes, which is taken away from your overall game, which is taken away from the Spurs. The Spurs are not doing anything this season. Are they consistent? No, they're inconsistent, the Spurs. Right? They might be a little bit better than they were last year, but once again, that's not saying much. They won 19 games last year. So what is Victor Wembanyama doing really to improve the Spurs or help the Spurs win? What he should be doing is dominating the rebounding, which he's pretty good at rebounding, dominating the defensive end, and also taking your butt down the paint. Because once again, this will allow you to put the other players in foul trouble, or it will force them to have to guard you. If you're standing out there on the three-point line, no one has to guard you out there. They can let you stand out there and shoot them threes up. That's great for you. These teams live and die by the three. It's not exciting to watch. And Victor Wembanyama is supposed to be one of the new up-and-coming stars of the league. But yet he's falling right into the same problems of the league. The three-point chucking and the flopping. So we've all talked about, or I've talked about Luka Doncic on this channel and how he's become a European version of LeBron James because of the whining he does, the flopping that he does, and the game that he plays out there, chasing stats that really don't impact the game like that, and don't play no defense. You're a European LeBron James. And I've told you, I'm not really a fan of Luka Doncic. And once again, it's not really translating to anything tangible. But with Victor Wembanyama, it's a similar thing. These guys' games are, what are they doing here? You're not really liking these guys' games. So, to me, Victor Wembanyama needs to stop shooting so many threes. Like I said, if the man took 5 threes a game, then that's okay to me. But to take 9, 10 threes a game, out of control. Out of control. And I believe at one point during the season, he was shooting 11 threes a game. 11 threes a game. That's ridiculous, man. This guy never takes free throws, never gets to the free throw line because he's never down low banging. He should have been banging with Joel Embiid, banging with Andre Drummond, battling against these guys, not flopping around, man, and getting pushed around down there. You guys know that these are the facts, man. Victor Wembanyama, I don't know. I'm not really feeling the game, man. Not, like I said, not saying he's a bad player. Not saying that he'll never win nothing or any of those kinds of things. Just look like to me like he's starting to feed in and be like all the players that we can't stand in this era, man. It looks like it's more of the same for this guy. Let me dribble all over the court and chuck up a bunch of threes. Except, like I said, the man plays defense. I respect that. But you're playing defense in this weak, soft era where Rudy Gobert and Draymond Green are recognized as great defensive players, man. Over the last, 5, 6 years or so. It's an absolute joke, man. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.